As you guys know, I've been talking about global society because it's one of my visions, or probably this is my prime vision that I'm working towards, and I'm sharing the concept with everyone. I know it might sound still crazy, but I'm waiting for that particular day when this crazy will become reality. But yeah, it's gonna take some time, I'm sure. It's not gonna be that quick. But anyways, nowadays people think about success in a faster way, right? A quick success, I would say. So quick success is there. I wouldn't say that it's not existing, but not everyone is getting the taste of it. Why? Because success is a relative term, and there are different ways available to achieve towards your destination or so-called success, right? So each and every path will lead to the success, but each and every path is not certain that it will take same amount of time. No, it's not. So yeah, people are getting confused, and that's the reason they're coming to one particular stage or one particular platform to get a proper direction, and that stage is called motivation. We all need motivation probably every day nowadays. So many things are going on, right? All those hormonal things are going on in our mind, all those mustard shit probably. Yeah, it actually affects on our mind largely probably. And that's the reason the way we handle all these things in a corporate life, I'm trying to explain or share all those different techniques with you guys, because I want all those techniques to get applied on our society, which previously was never ever applied. And that's the reason I'm sharing all these different techniques with a hope that maybe people will start implementing those. If business gets benefited out of it, why can't be that society, right? So that's what I believe and I'm trying to portray. I always promoted realistic motivation in terms of finding out a resolution. So for me, motivation equal to resolution. Through motivation, most of the cases, orthodox or maybe contemporary motivation can help you to understand why you are confused. But do we really need to know that? See, if you have a thinking cap on, and because of that thinking cap, you are already confused. So should I put multiple thinking caps on you? Why you are confused? Okay, for that reason you are confused. Then once again, why that reason? So I'm trying to confuse you more. That's what I believe. That's the reason you can see that a lot of people are going to attend the motivational session for a longer time. So it's a continuous process, which I can understand. Maybe we need constant encouragement. That's absolutely true, we do. But our motivation should be based on resolution, not on words or encouragement only. Empathetic approach was always there, has been there rather. But nowadays I think we need to find out a different way to approach towards motivation. That should be realistic motivation, resolution based motivation. So I'm just giving you an example to understand, or rather to make you understand in a better way. As you know, I always try to simplify. So say for example, someone is confused. That person doesn't know which path to follow. The person can think of 5 different paths, to follow and to be successful in the career path. But if the person is confused and then motivation says, okay, you are confused, there are 5 different ways, which one do you think you like? Which one you are passionate about? Now that guy may be passionate about, or maybe through 2 or 3 ways. I can be passionate about cricket, I can be passionate about football, but I don't know how to decide. And then the motivational words or statements will come into picture to help the person understand which one he or she likes the most. But that's not very easy to justify. Maybe within a half an hour, maybe a 1 hour session can help the person to understand, okay, maybe the person is passionate more about the other thing he was not thinking or she was not thinking. But when the person goes back home, maybe person will start thinking about it once again. Do I really like it or not? So motivation can't help someone to get rid of dichotomy. It's still there. So in order to get rid of dichotomy, I believe that motivation should be much more effective. And when it will be effective, when we think about realistic motivation. So I'm providing resolution. Say for example, I'm confused about 5 paths. That's what realistic motivation says. You will not find it anywhere actually. It's in my mind, because I actually promoting that realistic motivation thing for the first time. So realistic motivation says that okay, you are confused about 5 different paths, right? So you don't know which way to go. Fine. What are you doing right now? Are you following a path? Forget about those 5. Are you following a path right now? Now, say for example, if someone says yes, that's easy. So okay, why you are not working on that particular part? Forget about those 5. You're getting confused. Follow the path right now which you are in. And say for example, you're not following a path. That's a confusion. Because at the end of the day, everyone is following a path unknowingly. So you can find out, and we can find out a resolution on that. So maybe the person is on the road, but the person doesn't know the destination. But the confusion is the person is not even know the person is standing on that road. So in order to get rid of all those confusions, it should not be only words. It should not be only the orthodox contemporary way of motivation. I think it should be resolution based. And when it comes to resolution, it should be based on process, which I always talked about, right? So yeah, that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm spreading words for that one, that okay, now the approach should be a little bit different. Yeah, we got to be agile at that same point of time, but we need to be focused more on resolution. So resolution is something that everyone is looking for unknowingly, and that's the reason we run after motivation, so that you can find out a way and my issues get resolved and I get to be on that ship which is sailing high, right? But it's not easy. So yes, it's not easy to find out even resolution, but that's what we should focus more on. And hence all those project management techniques, corporate etiquettes, different type of business strategies do help to find out a resolution. I'm promoting that, and those should be implemented on our society.